What's up, athletes? Welcome back to the channel. 4 weeks out from Ironman California, which means nutrition time. One of the biggest mistakes athletes make is assuming they can take their 70.3 nutrition strategy and apply it to a full Ironman. Or worse yet, show up without a game plan in hopes that the aid stations will get you through. Well, over the past 6 years of racing Ironman, I've learned that nutrition is the most important part of your strategy. And in today's video, I'm going to break down my Ironman California nutrition strategy, albeit unconventional, in hopes that you can steal some of my secrets. So when you show up to race day, you're planned, you're prepped, and you're ready to perform. Let's dig in. All right, athletes, 140.6 miles, you've trained hard, you want to have a successful race. The most important part now is your nutrition strategy. My goal is to consume about 350 calories per hour. That's roughly 4,000 calories throughout that entire effort, which is going to take me about 12 hours. So let's dig into my Ironman California nutrition strategy. First up, athletes, is going to be the swim corral. We're going to take a bus up to the swim start. Bring nutrition with you. I'm going to bring one Powerade that's got 200 calories per bottle that I'm slowly going to be sipping on. And I'm also going to crush one applesauce, 70 calories, just before I get in the water. So that's going to give me 270 extra calories just before the race starts to top off my nutrition so I'm ready to go. All right, now we're out of the water, athletes. We head into T1. We're putting on our bike gear, getting ready to go out on the bike course. Once I get into transition, I'm always gonna have one Red Bull. That's 110 calories. I can crush this really, really quickly, and it keeps my energy high. Additionally, now I'm gonna eat 2 applesauces. So that's 140 calories. So that gives me 250 calories in T1. I'm gonna consume those as quickly possible, put on my bike gear, and then get out on the bike course. When we're on the bike section, we're gonna break this into 2 parts. First 56 miles and the second 56 miles. For me, it's gonna roughly take me 3 hours to complete the first 56. So on my bike with me, I'm gonna have 3 water bottles that are full with 200 calories of tailwind endurance fuel with caffeine. So over those next 3 hours, 200 calories per hour of liquid nutrition, or 600 total calories. Now to supplement it and top it off, each hour I'm also going to consume 1 honey stinger waffle. This has 150 calories. So that's allowing me to hit my target mark of 350 calories per hour on the bike. So 3 of these as I head into the turnaround, and my special needs bag. All right, athletes, if you're new to full Ironman, at the halfway point of the bike, you're gonna have an opportunity for a special needs bag to fill your nutrition so you can replace everything so you're ready to go. So I'm gonna pull over from my special needs bag, and I am going to crush a Red Bull really quickly, as well as a baby Coke. So 110 calories plus 90, that gives me 200 of liquid, pure energy, nice and quick. Now on top of it, I'm going to eat and take with me as I head out of special needs 1 Uncrustables PB&J. These things are absolutely delectable. They go down so easily, and they have 200 calories. So at my special needs bag, I'm not only going to replace my nutrition for the rest of the bike, but I'm also going to consume 400 calories as I head back out on the bike to finish up the bike course. Okay, second half of the bike, I'm gonna rinse and repeat my liquid hydration. So I'm gonna have 3 more bottles of water, and each one's gonna have 200 calories of tailwind endurance fuel with caffeine. So that's 200 calories per hour for 600 to finish it off. Now I'm going to switch up my food sources a little bit, and I'm going to have 1 Rice Krispie treat every hour. That's 90 calories, plus 3 red vines, which is 100 calories. So that's gonna give me 190 extra calories plus the 200. So now I'm at 390 for each of those last 3 miles as I head into T2. What makes the red vines so amazing is A, it's my favorite candy, but number 2, because they're small, I can hold them in my hand and I can be an arrow. So it allows me to just eat very consistently and have something that's very palatable that I also enjoy as I head in to T2. Okay, athletes, back into T2, a little bit of rinse and repeat. You're gonna see a rhythm. I'm gonna have another Red Bull, 110 calories, and now I'm gonna need to really top off my energy store, so I'm gonna go back to the 200 calorie PB&J Uncrustables. So that's gonna give me 310 calories in T2 as I head out on the bike course for the most challenging part of our nutrition strategy. Okay, athletes, now that we're out on the run, this is the hardest place to consume calories. First, every aid station, I am going to take Coke and electrolytes throughout those aid stations, but we can't really count on those calories because it's such a small amount. So for me, it's really gonna boil down to 2 primary things on the run. Applesauces, because I can't have solids anymore, so these go down as easy as anything else, and salt tabs or salt supplements. So the first 2 hours on the run before we get to special needs, I'm gonna have 1 applesauce every hour. That's only 70 calories. So the 2 hours, 140 calories plus 2 salt tabs each hour. So that's 4 salt tabs along with the applesauce. Now we're gonna head into special needs number 2, the run. This one is the most important. Time to really top off. I'm gonna stop and take a couple minutes to make sure I consume enough here. Now, here, I'm gonna consume another Red Bull, 110 calories, plus my final Coke. So these are 200 calories I'm gonna consume. Hopefully they'll lift my spirits. Additionally, in my special needs bag, I'm gonna have some sort of chip. I may or may not need this, but having something extra, especially something that's salty, can be a game changer and a lifesaver in that special needs bag. So I'm gonna definitely have some chips to potentially eat there. And I'll have an extra Powerade in there. I'm not counting it as calories, but if I'm feeling low, I need more energy, I'm gonna have a little bit extra in that special needs. But the primary for that special needs is going to be Red Bull, Coke, and then of course, 1 more final PB&J Uncrustables. So that's 400 calories that should really propel us to the end of the race. Final 2 hours are the hardest part of the race. Here, we're gonna stick with the running nutrition of every hour, 1 applesauce for 70 calories, plus 2 salt tabs. These are priceless. Do not forget to have some sort of salt supplement on your full Ironman race. And additionally, if I'm struggling or I need more energy, I'm gonna throw with me 2 of these untapped, pure Vermont maple syrup packs. These things are excellent when you're in a pinch. They go down very quickly, they taste excellent, and they settle very nicely in your stomach. So I'm gonna add an extra 200 calories the last 2 hours of the run to get me to that 4,000 total caloric mark. So don't forget, athletes, as you're preparing for your full Ironman, plan, prep, perform. Plan out your nutrition strategy, prep it and practice, so when you step onto race day, you're ready to rock and you're gonna nail that nutrition strategy. If you like today's video, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps the channel out tremendously. And drop a comment below, let me know what your secret sauce is in your nutrition bag. And don't forget, let's train hard, let's train smart, and recover better. And as always, I'll see you on that start line.